Good morning. It is Friday, May 2nd. It is 6 o'clock in the morning. We are currently doing earn by offer. We did earn by time last time from 6 to 8. We're going to see what it's like to do earn by offer from 6 in the morning until 8 at night. Yeah, that guy scared me. Anyway, our AR is at 78%. And my game plan is in the morning. Oh, we got our first order. Wawa, $7 for 5 miles. Let's go do it. Enough with this talking. We do have DoorDash on and UberEats on. Let's go get this order. Anyway, the game plan today is in the morning to take every non-backwards order. And then at night, depending on my AR, will be a little more choosy. But let's get this day started. I need to make some money. If you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe. Hit the little notification button to see everything that everything I make. Alright, let's go see if this is right. Alright, that's all picked up. 5 minutes, 2.2 miles to the drop off. My allergies have been kicking my ass. Oh my gosh, look at that sky. I'll get closer when you guys see the sun. It looks beautiful. Alright, that's all dropped off. $4.50 base pay, $2.50 tip. 2 to 10. Alright, we just turned down to $6.25 for 6.6 miles. Not doing that. Let's see what else we get. $6.75 for 7.7. Nope, can't do that. That's backwards too. 77 they are. Alright, we got our next order, $5.50 for 1 mile. Picking up Manhattan Bagel, which is right across the street. Let's go do it. Alright, couple minute wait, but that's all good. They just opened. 4 minutes, 1.3 miles. Says drop off by the garage. Will do. It's a shame they're tearing down this building. That's a cute building. They're probably gonna put something stupid up there. Let's go drop this off. I'm assuming that's the garage. Alright. Where are we at? 3 at 12. Alright, we got our next order, 5.50 for 2.4 miles. Dunkin', let's go. Good thing I was headed this way. Alright, so customer asks, can you get me a medium cup of ice? I'll ask. Depends on who's working. She don't look too busy, so she might be in luck. Alright, that's all picked up. 4 minutes, 1.2 miles to drop off, and I got her cup of ice. Alright, leave it to where. Let's go drop this off. To the 8. Looks like we're headed back to Manhattan Bagel. Alright, so for the first hour I made $18, which considering it's 6 to 7 in the morning, that ain't bad. Alright, looks like we're going to we're on 4 minutes, 1.6 miles to drop off. Alright, that's all dropped off. 1 to 2 on DoorDash. $10 for 13 miles. No, thank you. Alright, like I said, in the morning I take every non-backwards order. So here's one of them. It's not a great order. Kind of odd too. $8.93 or something, some shit like that, for 7.1 miles. Picking up at Panera. We're at Panera now. See? Let's go see if it's ready. 7 items. Doesn't look too bad. Alright, that's all picked up. 15 minutes, 7.7 miles to the drop off, which isn't right. It's a couple miles short. I'll be able to shave off a couple miles. I'm still not awake. But anyway, yeah, let's go drop this off. Alright, that's finally all dropped off. If you're gonna have it handed to me, answer your freaking door. Alright, excuse me. 3 to 12. Alright, so we're 2 hours in, and I'm at 33.43, so not great. 1 to 5 on DoorDash. I did turn shopping orders on UberEats because honestly, shopping orders I don't mind on UberEats. On DoorDash I can't stand because they suck, and you get too many people saying that they never received their items. But yeah, let's keep on grinding. Hours for 6.7 miles. Uber for Lowe's? Nope. We got our next order, 743 Mickey D's, which is right there. Let's go do it. Alright, that was ready as soon as I walked in. 10 minutes, 3.1 miles to drop off. I still need to vacuum my car and wash it. It's yellow. Driving Miss Daisy over here needs to figure out what the hell she's doing. Let's go drop this off. Alright, 2-7. Alright, DoorDash or Uber, I need a $20 order for in the next half hour. Let's try talking into existence. Cute Uber, $20 for 10 miles. Picking up at Walmart. Let's go. Ask and you shall receive. That's actually funny. I just asked for a $20 order and they gave me a $20 order. It's gonna be a hot one today. It's already, it's 8:30 in the morning and it's 77 degrees out already, and the humidity is at 78%. Yuck. My air is going on soon. My car is screaming. It is not liking this. This is how many cases of weather it is. They better not have stairs. 12 minutes, 8.5 miles. So I just read the delivery instructions. Customer said knock on side door for delivery and you will be carrying the cases up 4 steps to stack them. Extra tip for that, thank you. We'll see. It's more than 4 steps. That's all dropped off, and she gave me an extra 20. Nice. That was worth it. And she helped. 10 cases over there down. 206 on DoorDash. That was almost a $50 order. Awesome. We just got our next order, $14.50, going 9 miles, picking up at Panera and McDonald's. Let's go. Alright, let's go grab this. We gassed up already. Alright, that's ready. It's all picked up. Let's head over next door. Alright, they're both picked up. It was ready, just the way I like it. 5 minutes, 1.6 miles to the first drop off. Oh, they had snacks. I didn't take any because I don't like those snacks, but I appreciate it. Alright, 14 minutes, 7 miles to the next drop off. Alright, let's go drop this off. It's all dropped off. I'll post what I made. Alright, 4 hours in, I'm at 103. Not bad, not bad. Let's keep going. Alright, we got our next order, 642. Mickey D's, let's go. My AR is down to 74, I think. I don't care. I'll do earn by time tomorrow anyway. Alright, that's all picked up. 6 minutes, 1.8 miles to the drop off. That's all dropped off. Here's waiting for me when I pulled up to the 8 on DoorDash. Alright, our next order, $5.50 for 3.3 Manhattan Bagel. Let's go over there. This one's going over to Amazon. Surprise, surprise. Alright, that's all dropped off. I'll post what I made. I should have taken this next one, but it's not backwards, so I took it. $5 for 4.6 miles. Yes, I'm going backwards. Pick it up at Chick-fil-A. Alright, this is going to the Episcopal School. Let's go pick it up. Alright, 18 minutes for $5 is not worth it, but let's go take care of this. 18 minutes, 3.19 miles to the drop off. I gotta go in. Let's go drop it off. Got a private school and you can only tip $1. Whatever. Maintenance order. 2 to 9. 5 hours down, 9 to go. Looks like we're headed back to Manhattan Bagel. Let's go grab this. Alright, that's all picked up. 6 minutes, 1.9 miles to the drop off. Going to Tractor Supply. This is a $6.25 plus. It'll probably only go up to like $6.57. It's all good. Alright, let the lunch rush begin. We just turned down a $2 for 3 mile, and then right away we got a $6.50 for 2. That went up to $7. I know it would. Let's head over to Chick-fil-A. Alright, this makes no sense because they put hot food with cold food, but they wouldn't what are you doing? But they wouldn't put the cold drink with the salad in the bag with the salad and stuff. Anyway, 7 minutes, 1.4 miles to the drop off. Alright, that's all dropped off. We'll go to our next order. don't know if I screenshot it or not, but it's $9.50 for 4.3 miles. Picking up at Chuck Ramen and Starbucks. Let's go do it. Well, they have most of it down now. They're taking that whole thing down. That's crazy. Curious to see what they rebuild on there. Alright, let's go pick this up. Alright, that's all picked up. Let's head over to Starbucks. Please don't back into that car. This guy can't drive a big car. Anyway, that's all dropped off. It was a couple minute wait. 7 minutes, 1.3 miles to the drop off. We'll go see how well her directions are with GPS. Still can't get over this one guy that dashes in his Cybertruck. Like, those payments, I saw someone say that their payments are like $1,800 for the Cybertruck, and you're DoorDashing on the side. Well, I guess you have to in order to pay for that thing. Way too much for a rolling trash can. But hey, to each their own. Alright, let's go drop this off. She gave perfect directions. Alright, next one is 4 minutes, 1 mile. Alright, we got our next order. Delaware chicken and gyro. $5 for, I forget how many miles. Whatever it is. Let's go get 148 something like that. In 6 hours, not bad at all. There's the back of it that they're tearing down. If you can see. But Delaware chicken gyros are across the street. Can you tell what I'm doing? Meanwhile, Dasher chick right here is freaking eating the food. I got no pay for that because the stupid idiot went and tried to hand me 3 different orders. Instead of my order, he gave the order to this chick that's eating it. Whatever, and then he's like, oh, well, because they said that they would remake it. I'm not doing that for $5. No. Just unassign me. So, I got no pay on it. 1 to 4 on DoorDash. I'm pissed off now. Wasting my time doing this shit. Alright, we got our next order. $7 for 2 point something barbecues. Hopefully it's ready. It's only 2 items, chips and a burrito. So let's head over at barbecues. Let's go pick up this order. I see people waiting. Alright, that's all picked up. 6 minutes, 1.8 miles to the drop off. I'm still pissed off about, I hate incompetence. Like, if you can't do your simple job, like handing off an order, the right order to the right person, or picking up the right order for the right person, like, it takes 2 seconds to double check. You have to verify it anyway, or take a picture of it. You can see that it's the wrong order. Whatever. Anyway, let's go drop this off. That's all dropped off. 3 to 10 on DoorDash. Alright, we got our next order. $8.50 for 6.9 miles. Chick-fil-A. Let's go get it. That's the worst possible space that they could put the drive-thru. Anyway, 14 minutes, 5.7 miles to the drop-off. Alright, that's all dropped off. 1 to 3 on DoorDash. I'm gonna figure out how to get the hell out of here. I think this way. Looks like we're headed back to Chick-fil-A. I'm not parking in that spot because that's like, it's too much of a pain in the ass. Let's go back to Chick-fil-A though. looking forward to the rain actually tomorrow. It's 86 degrees out. I'm like sweating my ass off. I have the air on full blast. The chick went and got her order, and she's like, "Oh, I want to be in your car instead." Oh, his directions. Please do not knock or ring. Just drop off, please. If no one told you today, you're a great person. Oh, how cute. 14 minutes, 5 miles to the drop off. Warms my heart. It's the little things. We went a different way, and it's 11 minutes, 5.5 miles. So let's go. All right, let's go drop this off. Alright, we got our next order. This one right here. Let's go do it. Alright, this is a 14.25 for 6 miles. 7 miles. Let's go pick it up. Alright, that's all picked up. 15 minutes, 6.1 mile to the drop off. Alright, that's all dropped off. 2.7 on DoorDash. Alright, I got a little something to eat real quick, because I was peeling it. And we are back. We got our next order, 750. It's not great. It's going 5.5 miles, but it's not backwards. We did get a few $2 orders, which absolutely not. And I refuse to take like $3, $4. I won't take anything less than 5 from now on. It's a waste of time, waste of space. But let's go head over to Capriotti's. AR is down to 74, but whatever. Oh, there's traffic. I can't wait for tomorrow. I'm definitely doing earn by time. Alright, that's all picked up. 10 minutes, 3.8 miles to the drop off. Let's go do it. Alright, that's all dropped off. Puppy scared the shit out of me. Anyway, 2.7. I'm trying. Is she walking her dog? Anyway, I'm trying to convince my husband into letting me get a Jeep that I can drive on the beach and drive up to the mountains with. So, I'm working on it. Yes, I have a car payment already, but I want a used one, a used Jeep, just so I can do my fishing trips and my mountain trips in. And it has to be purple. But let's go finish this day. We still got 5 more hours to go. And then back at it tomorrow. 8.50 for 10.2 miles, 2 pickups. Both slow as hell. Restaurants? No, thank you. Still at 74, so we're good. Don't want this one either. Alright, I'll take this one. 5.50 for 3.3 miles. McDonald's. Let's go. Alright, that was a couple minute wait. I swear they get slower and slower. Anyway, 5 minutes, 0.8 miles to the drop off. Yes, it takes 5 minutes to get to not even a mile in my town. This guy on the moped reminds me of the guy from Lilo and Stitch on vacation. He's been riding around town all day. I haven't heard a peep from Uber since that Walmart order this morning. Let's go drop this off. $2 tip, 1 to 2. Alright, we got our next order, 6 for 2. Let's go do it. Only problem is it's Taco Bell. It's only a chicken chalupa combo and 5 sauces. Oh my god. Taco Bell was right. 9 minutes, 2.2 miles to the drop off. On the snow. Oh crap. Train. Are on point today. 18 minutes, 7.5 miles to the drop off. It was ready as soon as I got in there. Let's go. Alright, that's all dropped off. 1 to 2. Alright, so I restarted Uber and I got my next order. It's 10 for 7. It's just a pharmacy pickup. So let's go do it. Mind you, we're 6 miles away, so why not? Alright, that's all picked up. 3 minutes, 0.7 miles to the drop off. Alright, that's all dropped off. 1 to 3 on DoorDash. Alright, we got our next order. $15, $15.75 for 11 point something miles. Buffalo Wild Wings. Let's go do it. That pharmacy order basically paid for us to come back to the zone. There was a little wait. No big deal. 20 minutes, 9.8 miles to the drop off. Dropped off. 1 to 2. We just have to go back to the zone. But yeah, this is part of Blackbird State Forest. That's my dream house right there. But yeah, I'll take country living over city living any day. I'll do the further drives just to avoid city traffic and everybody on top of each other. I hate it. I've never been one for the city. Mountains, forest, woods, farmland. That's me. Just wanted to show you a little piece of my little heaven. Because I love this. Alright, we got our next order. We're about 4 miles from it anyway. It's $6.50 for 6 miles, but it's giving us money to go back to the zone. Chick-fil-A. Oh, they're spraying. Getting ready for crop season. wanted to give you a little look of what's inside my bubble that I like. What is this? $3 for 9 miles? No, thank you. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The line is all the way back here to even park. Holy moly, this is a nightmare. Can't even get out. And I spilled soda on me. But 9 minutes, 1.5 miles to drop off. I should have never taken this. I think I'm going to avoid Chick-fil-A. Alright, that's all dropped off. Let's go find out if this is real. Alright, that was weird. The chick just left. But I got all my stuff. Can we get out of the way? Anyway, this might be my last order because this is $52. 20 minutes, 11 miles to the first drop off. Alright, drop off one's complete. Shut up. Second one is 9 minutes, 5 miles. Alright, that's it. We're done. Now go back and get some gas because we're at like 83. But it was a good day. On Uber we made $91.53 plus the $20 cash tip. On DoorDash, hold on, we made $192.93. So thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. We were out for 12 and a half hours.